Um, what's good, everyone? Um, yo, chat if you uh, can you guys hear me? Or yeah, uh, can you hear me? Sorry. Hello. What's up, TT? You can hear me, right? You can hear me? Nice. Anyways, this live's all about all my video games as of October 2024. I mean 2025. My bad. Um, please. All right. Basic Basically, I'm just gonna show you every single video game console I own. I mean, um, the ones that are not handheld, I'll plug into this TV to show you what it's all about. In case if you're wondering. Anyways, so yeah, let's get started with. I only have Nintendo and PlayStation consoles, so I don't really have experience with Xbox or Sega or something. Just begins like this. So yeah, let's get started with Nintendo since I have more consoles. This is a Game Boy Pocket. Yep, it works too. Lucky. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I think I mean I see it through the camera, so hopefully you can too. Oops, hang on a second. Okay. Um, this, anyways, Tetris Plus is the only game I own so far, but Tetris was one of the best games on here. Yahoo! Yep. All right, so here comes a big one. All right, this here's the Wii because everyone should have experience with the Wii, of course. Here it is, and yeah, the Wii. Um, basically, here's the. It has controllers for the Wii like these. It's basically, you could go like this. Yep, the Wii is a big classic. Um, big classic. Anyways, I'm just gonna plug it into the TV to show you what the Wii is all about. I mean, my games are all packed away since we're gonna be moving soon. But I still have the console, so why not show you the menu? Basically, it holds three wires, and as I'm telling, as I'm plugging it in, I'm just gonna tell you a funny story about the Wii. So basically, you might be wondering where I got the Wii console. Well, basically, I got like mom has gotten it from the woman that's selling her Wii, and she was like, I want the Wii. So so one day she just got it, and as a birthday surprise, one birthday, she set up the Wii for me because I really wanted to try Wii Sports, especially bowling. I mean, shout out to that lady who sold her Wii to Sherry. Who sold her Wii to Sherry? Huh. That's what the TV is here for. And that's why the TV is right here. The TV is right here. Uh, there we go. the Wii is all set up now. Now I'm gonna turn it on. And as you can see right here, uh, it's fully functional. And there's the menu. The menu. Many would get very much nostalgia from this menu, bro. And one more thing about it. Um, guess how many Mii's I have on the Mii channel? On the Mii channel. Yeah. Here's a little thing you could do. Guess how many Mii's I have in the Mii channel, right here. Yeah, I love tennis. I love tennis too. No, not four. Um, I'll give you a hint. It's more than 50. I'll give you a hint. More than 50. Um, all right. 13. No, I'm just gonna. No, it's not 13. But you're not gonna believe this. I have 91. 91 Mii's. I don't know why it makes so much characters. I made so many characters. Bro, I actually made 91. And this is just screen fitting. I mean, 77 is a close up. Is a close answer. But it got 91 Mii's. Which is honestly insane now that I look at it. Anyways, 91. I'm also surprised. Anyways, it's time to move on to the next. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next console real quick. Let me just unplug everything. Move on to the next console. That's from Nintendo. Damn it. Sorry. All right. Next up is a 3DS. Who would forget about the 3DS? Not many people would. Anyway, what did I just say? Anyways, I'm sorry. What I just said was kind of bad. My bad. Anyways, the next console on the list is a 3DS, which is basically one of the more popular Nintendo consoles, besides the DS, and it's fully functional too. Hang on, I'm just gonna let you see the. All right, so you can't really see the screen because I don't think you can see the screen at all. But if you see by the lights, it's fully functional. Yeah, the logo just popped up. Maybe if I go really close, you'll start to see. Yep, this is the Mii channel for the 3DS, and you might be thinking I also have a lot of characters on here too, but I only have 9 characters on here. Damn, only 9 characters on 3DS. I mean, that's a good system to play Sims. Yeah, I gotta try Sims too. I wonder what Sims is all about. Anyways, I'm I'm just still looking for a 3DS stylus because I actually got this from a retro gaming store recently, and it didn't come with a stylus unfortunately. But maybe soon I'll get a stylus. But right now I use and here's the 2DS. This I actually got this before the 3DS, and yeah, you might be thinking, what's the point of a 2DS? Well, many people don't really want to play with 3D, so they Nintendo invented the 2DS. And sad story, I got this for Christmas one day in 2016, I think. Um, it worked for 1 month or so, and it just stopped working. Yeah. it doesn't work anymore. But at least I have some evidence that I played Nintendo consoles. Just it doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, that's when I decided to get the 3DS because I still want to experience the the dual screen. So, rest in peace, Nintendo 2DS. Now time, now it's time for the popular ones. Let me just give me a second. Here is the Switch. And I believe everyone has a Switch now. At this point, it's fully functional, but it has. But right now, my Switch has a low battery, 14%. Um, and yeah, fully functional. I also have different types of Joy Cons too. Hang on, which is these Splatoon Joy Cons, which is honestly that looks pretty cool. Even though I don't play Splatoon, it still looks pretty cool. Also, it goes on the TV, but I'm just gonna say that. Wait a minute. Please don't tell me. Once funny story again. Actually, two funny stories. Um, on like January 10th, 2022, actually got the Switch with the the blue and red Joy Cons, and I was happy. But also got the worst game there is on Switch, which is Mario Party. Um, I mean, yeah, if it was honestly, if I had to choose what's the best Mario Party game there is that Nintendo has ever made, I would choose Mario Party 10. You could play as Bowser on that. Yep, and that's my also this left Splatoon Joy-Con start when I started drifting one day, and I was like, no, 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 no. But luckily, it is fixed. Let's go. I was gonna like do this with it. Okay, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Don't worry. Now I done a live stream on this console, which was basically unboxing it, but it's the Switch 2, which is the newest one Nintendo's ever made. Yep, came out June 5th, 2025, and obviously it's. Oh wait a minute, it did die. Hang on. This thing ran out of batteries, so yeah, don't think it stopped working. Yeah, this thing just ran out of batteries, so we're gonna have to skip on this one because of all the gaming I did on the Switch too. Yeah, it's probably ran out of batteries, and that's my whole experience with Nintendo. Nintendo the goat. But like I said in the beginning, there's also PlayStation. I only have three of the major consoles, which is the PS1, PS3, and PS5. Um, let's start off with the oldest one, which is the PS1, or just PlayStation, however you put it. You can tell because, yeah, I'm surprised this thing isn't yellowing yet. Wait, what do you mean by yellowing, you may ask? Well, it's when the console starts to turn yellow after many years of use. Anyways, all these PlayStations are going to be used on the TV, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to be using the TV for the rest of this live stream. Yo, did you know that Nintendo and PlayStation actually cooperated like a few months before this came out and released the Nintendo PlayStation? there's only one working Nintendo PlayStation, and yeah, it's worth more than a house. More than a house. Let's just say that. And, and this the Sony PlayStation One is supported by AV cables. So luckily, but this TV has old AV cables. Unfortunately, all of my PlayStation games just got hacked away. But it would have been pretty cool to see all of them boot up, all of them being booted up. So let's give it that. There we go. Now, if I just press this on button or just power button, it'll turn on. Let me just increase the volume in case you can't hear it. There we go. Sony Computer Entertainment. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's old because it looks like VHS for some reason. Anyways, I didn't know at first it had a CD player, so I could just put in any CD and just open right this, put the CD, and boom, it'll start playing. Unfortunately, all my CDs and games are packed away for all the consoles, so yeah, we're gonna have to turn it on. But at least you got to see the original PlayStation boot up in person or on live. Okay. Sometimes these wires get stuck, which is I don't know why. Probably because this thing is over 30 years old. Yeah, since it came out in 1994. Okay. Uh, all right. Anyways, I don't think that's okay. Next one is the PS3, which is yeah. This thing is heavy. That's okay. I like looking at the startup screens on the main menu. I'm glad to hear that. Me too, because I believe the PS1 is a lot. His home screen is classic. Anyways, here's the PlayStation 3, the third one. Unfortunately, I do not have a PS2 or 4. I just have the odd numbers ones. Anyways, this is a PS3, and it takes the most wires for some reason. Probably because this thing is a heavy duty. Duty. Go. And this is the first ever. I think this is the first ever PlayStation to include these this type of wire. So I only have like this outlet port thing, or I'll just show you in person. You know, so I have to use this thing that plugs in this side and plugs in the other side. I remember your mom would play your movies on that one too. Yeah, I totally remember playing movies on that one as well. Nostalgic. The PS3. It's kind of hard to get in. There we go. Um, I don't know if this one goes. Yeah, this one is the most confusing to plug in because it includes HDMI and AV. That's kind of insane. Shrek. Somebody once told me the world was gonna hold me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Anyways, somebody once told me the world. Oh, okay. Insert it into PS. Yeah, whenever someone mentions about Shrek, that song comes on in my head. The song comes up to my head. Wait, am I doing it right? Yeah, I'm doing it right. Hang on a second. Sorry, it's just sometimes it's pretty hard to get in and get out of these concerts. So now I'm just gonna find the AVI cables. AV cables, my bad. Why did I say AVI? Let me just find a. Hopefully it doesn't go on that one. Huh. Anyways, I forgot to mention that the PS1 doesn't have any analog sticks like this one does. Like this one does. Oh, oh my god. Where is the PS3 AV cable? Anyways, oh, I think this is it. Yay! And this side goes with the AV cables. Ah, okay. And I believe it's inserted to HDMI 2. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. I believe that the controller is on low battery, but it's worth a try. There's a TV. Yep, it's booting up. It's booting up. Here it is. Whoa. Honestly, that's a more peaceful startup. Battery for controller one is low. Again, this right here. This game right here, which is the High Velocity Bowling. Here's a funny story. Anyways, basically my dad gave me this bowling game, and yeah, I started playing it, but then you know how on the Wii controllers there's a wristband for a reason, so you don't fly your controllers at the TV. Well, the PS3 controller didn't have any wristband, so when I did it one time, no, and then it boom hit the TV, and it broke, and now like PS3 controller is rattling. I don't know if you could hear the rattles, but it still works as you can see. Everything still works though, which is honestly I'm pretty happy. But one of the items didn't that broke didn't work anymore, which is the TV. But now it's replaced by a smart TV, so I guess that was some good news because the old TV we had this old non-smart TV, but now we have a smart one. And yeah, all right, turn off the system. Yeah. Oh, I almost broke something. Oops. Oh, AV cables and HDMI, which is really confusing, honestly. Ooh, this is a heavy duty. I would not recommend going on a hike with this thing in your hands. I mean, I don't know why we would even do that, but if you decide to, don't change your mind and carry the PS1 instead, because this thing is light as a feather. That, on the other hand, is like the PS3. On the other hand, is like a HIPAA or something. Anyways, see Sony's newest console, PlayStation 5. Yeah, this thing is lighter than PS3, but still would not recommend holding it and like holding it on the hiking while hiking or something. Anyways, this is the oldest model that the PlayStation made, and yeah, basically this is the original one. There's other ones like the PS5 Slim and PS5 Pro, but this one, my honest opinion, looks the best because who wants a line going across your PlayStation? What's a line going to? That would not be necessary. Also, the shape of the original looks like the best, in my opinion. I don't know about you. But this honestly looks the best in my opinion. I mean, I heard Chloe also has a PS5, except it's like the one list. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, anyways, I heard Chloe also has a PS5. Is that true? I mean, I know Little Nicky has one, which is this one, but I heard Chloe also has a PS5. And is this true? Because I heard her from from texting that she also has one. So yes, the same one as yours. Nice. Anyways, there's also two ways you can use this stand for the PS5. The one horizontal way, which I'm not gonna do because I have barely any space. And there's also standing position. Basically, you just gotta on the bottom of your PlayStation. There is actually, I think I can do it sideways, but I'm just gonna stand it up because I want to. And honestly, in your opinion, which side looks the better? Merge looks better. The horizontal way or the vertical way? The vertical way. Horizontal or vertical? What's the best way for the PS5 to go into? What's your opinion? I'll I'll wait for an answer while I set it up. The vertical way, and then we hang our headphones on that. Oh, that actually is pretty smart. Actually, I also agree with you. The vertical way is way better, honestly. Anyways, I'm just trying to set this thing up. So basically, on the bottom of the PlayStation, there's this circle. Um, you can see the circle right there. I'll just point it out to you in case if you don't see it. Right there. You could just take that circle out with your fingernail. So I'm just doing that right now. Also, that doesn't break your PlayStation, by the way. Anyways, as I'm setting this thing up, I'll tell you a little funny story. Basically, before the Christmas of 2023, I asked mom if I could get a new PlayStation 5, and she said no. And I'm like, and then a few days later, which is still not Christmas, but close to it, I'm like, you know, it's okay. No need to buy me the PlayStation because that's a lot of money. And she was like, "Aw, it's nice." But then on Christmas Day, I got the PlayStation 5, and let's just say I just changed my mind on that. Um, But yeah, come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. So basically, my mom lied to me, so I would be more surprised. But anyways, ah, there's basically there was a screw inside here, which is this thing. So you just gotta take this screw out of the bottom here, and you can just place your circle from the PlayStation 5 right. Uh, I don't think you can see it well because it's pitch black, but it's right around here, the bottom where the square is. That hole, put the circle in. But I'll do that later because actually, never mind. Now you are going to set it up like this and put it underneath your PlayStation in the back here. The back right here. This, and then you would screw it. But before I do screw it, I want to tell you all that I want to tell you or tell you both that how to take off these face plates. Also, that this one doesn't harm. Taking off the face plates doesn't harm your PS5, and the purpose of taking it off is because to in case if there's too much dust in here. So you see the PlayStation logo. It's much better if you do it PS5 facing like this. Anyways, you you go around the PlayStation logo and lift it and move it towards you, and it should just come off like that. Also, if you've never seen what a PS5 looks like without the face cover, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Also, this you could do the same thing, but like doing the other side. Basically, the other corner, which is the top right curved corner, you gotta lift it up and pull it towards you, and it should just come off again like that. And this is what the covers look like without their PS5 body. And this is what the PS5 looks like without the face covers. Yeah, looks like you learned something new today about PlayStation. And also, I don't know if I told you already or not, but the purpose of doing that is because in case if your PS5 has too much dust, you just go like clean it out, and then and to put it back on, you just gotta put it on and then just wait, push up until it snaps back into place. Same thing for the other side. And boom, that's how you clear out the dust. Anyways, back to putting it on the stand. Just gotta put it in the circle right here. Put the PS5 on the stand. There we go. That is too dangerous. Damn. Easier to clean? Yeah, it's much more easy to clean your PlayStation like that. Like the way I showed you. And yeah, hopefully you should also teach Chloe this in case if her PS5 gets too dusty. Anyways, you see the hole right here? Hang on. The hole right there? The screw you just took out, you're gonna screw it in here until it starts to be tight. I'm using my bare hands because I don't feel like getting a screwdriver and I don't know where they are right now. And it's pretty tight. And now the stand won't really come off your PlayStation. And that is the proper way of putting the stand on. Now let's hook it up to this TV. Hook up to this TV. And the TV just turned off on me. Nice. just turned off. Then. Also, you could also do it. I definitely will. Nice, because we don't want no broken PS5 here. Anyways, uh, sorry if I keep saying anyways too much. I'm so sorry. Anyways, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. All right, all right. I'll try to stop saying that. My bad. All right, now you. Anyways, no. Okay, I'm just kidding. No, I just said it again. Okay. Um, hang on. Let me just try to find this PS5. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, basically, this is a basically just a put this here. The HDMI cable. And this goes right here, at the bottom. Damn. This thing is like so hard to get on and off. And then you just basically and plug it in. Now just trying to find the controller and let's boot it up. Here's the boot up. Hang on, it's taking. Oh wait, it's not even on AV. There's still no signal. Hang on, let me see something. Oh wait, after repair, it's repairing the storage. I don't. I think that should be like normal or something. I mean, I think probably is updating or something. No more signal. Uh, you'll know. Oh, okay, there we go. It's going. Your PS5 wasn't turned on properly before unplugging the AC guy. Select power to turn off your PS5. Huh, must have done something wrong. Alright. Good advice. I mean, at least it tells you that you didn't turn it off properly. But anyways, I actually didn't know I actually still have Minecraft inside the PS5. I must have forgotten that it was in there. I can turn this down. It still has Minecraft. I didn't know it still had Minecraft. Yo, that's kind of crazy. And I have no idea how to make an account, so my Minecraft character is a girl for some reason. Ding ding. Anyways, I'm gonna show you all my structures. The structures, and that is a little too loud. That's not it. Oh, there we go. Anyways, I'm just doing a speed run so you can move on with your day without really having to waste time. Alright, so this is my first house I made, including the back rooms. There's alphabet lore F right here. There's Wenda from Sprunky. Tetris. Mini-sized twin towers. But you'll understand why I called them mini and not the official soon, because I'm going to show you last. A 2026 banner, because I can't wait for 2026. 20th Century Fox, because, yeah, I like the logo. Century Fox, yeah. We got, the hotel, or basically my house hotel. because it's my house and it has more than one floor. So, all right, and I saved the best for last. It's right here, the Twin Towers, the official ones. Which is honestly, I'm actually surprised how well it turned out. Anyways, gotta turn it off the right way this time. Turning off the PS5 the correct way this time. Hopefully, I'm doing it the correct way again, and not the incorrect way. And yeah, that was the PS5 tour. Thanks, TT. Anyways, I'm gonna unplug the PS5. See what I mean? The bottom one is always the hardest to get out. And now I'm gonna unscrew it. And at first I find it hard because it's gonna take forever, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's getting loose. It's getting loose. There we go. The circle back in the console. There we go. Now, I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, come on, come on. You got this PlayStation 5 stand thing. No! Just gonna put it in like this for now. And yeah, PS5. One last thing before I end this live stream is the accessories that I currently have that is unpacked so far. So I have no accessories for Game Boy because I just found out most recently, nor the handhelds except for Switch. I had these like the controller things you put these Joy-Cons in, and then it'll act like a really good controller, like almost like the DualSense 5 controller, except it's a Joy-Con, at least from Nintendo, and it was such trash. Don't ever buy Joy-Cons controller grips that basically you put in like this, and then you can just like play with it like this. But if you see controllers like that, don't ever buy it because you see the SL and SR buttons right here. You can't even press them with a controller, which is really cheap. Also, it's from Burlington, so do not trust Burlington with Nintendo Switch products. Let's talk about the Wii. I have a lot of accessories with the Wii right here, which is the U-Draw. Basically, you just place your Wii remote in here. I don't feel like taking the wrist strap off right now. But let's just put it in, and you plug in this wire right here into your PlayStation. I mean, did it just call my Wii a PlayStation? Oh my god. A Wii. And then I'm not going to put it in because there's a wrist strap. So let's just pretend I put it in, and you could just draw with it. Just draw with it. Oh god. Alright, next up is these two Mario Kart Wii steering wheels. Basically, you could just like do this, put your Wii remote in here, and start driving with it. Sorry, that was weird. I think every Wii comes with a nunchuck, because if you just got a Wii and it doesn't come with a nunchuck, then you just got scammed. Trust me. You just got scammed. I thought I had one more. Oh, I also had a Wii Fitness board, but it's packed away. Obviously. Why did I say obviously? Okay. And Switch, other Switches, I don't really have accessories. Nor the PS5s. Basically, I'm just showing you Wii accessories. Speaking of Wii, before I go before I go one more time, you want me to play some? Wait, do you have the Wii tennis racket? Unfortunately, I don't. I don't have those tennis racket. Uh, so yeah. Also, Switch 2. Who could even? If someone says that this Joy-Con snapping sounds is unsatisfying, then they should go to jail. They should go to jail for the rest of their life if they don't think this is satisfying. Because it is to me, but everyone thinks they're satisfying. If someone says that it's not it's not even satisfying at all, not even a little bit, then they're psycho. Okay, I'm just kidding, but I still don't really believe them if they say it's not satisfying. Oh, I forgot this. Also, I forgot this one Switch accessory. It's this video game collection I found from the Goodwill. Basically stores all your Switch games. It's a mess right now because it's poorly made. But hey, at least it holds all of my Switch games. Right here. I'm surprised I still have a lot of them. I have a lot of them. Anyways, publish. Opa. Anyways. Ow. Also, if you have portable devices, always have a case. This one belongs to the Switch 2, and it's worth all your money. Now, if you carry a case like this for like your Switch 2, then you're fine. But if you like carry the Switch 2 like this, then you're a psycho, bro. Who carries a Switch 2 like this? Who carries a Switch 2 like this? Alright. It's almost been an hour of this live stream. And yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this live stream, guys. And I really and yeah. That was my video game collection as of October 2025. I might be getting more for Christmas or something. Great live experience. No problem, TT. And just one more glance of the all my consoles on my bed. Such video game chaos. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this live stream, and uh, I'll see you when I make another one. All right. Peace. Yes, and peace.